Twin flames consistently maintain an awareness of one another, a sensation that proves challenging to articulate unless one has personally encountered this profound connection. For those who have experienced the bond, being intricately linked to another's soul throughout one's entire life establishes an indescribable connection. This deep and unbreakable bond essentially enables individuals to perceive and absorb the energy of their twin flame on a daily basis, even before formally meeting them. Prior to conscious recognition, one may unconsciously sense and resonate with this energy source. This heightened awareness persists not only when physically together, but endures during periods of physical separation as well. It transcends the current lifetime, extending across various lifetimes. Remarkably, the conscious awareness of the connection and the twin flame may even intensify during times of physical distance. This implies that whenever your twin flame undergoes an emotional change, particularly if it is directed specifically towards you or the connection, you have the ability to perceive this emotional shift. While twin flames are consistently exchanging energy around the clock, the interpretation of these energetic signals by our conscious mind can vary significantly based on numerous circumstances. In this podcast episode, I will discuss 5 distinct indicators that can help you recognize when your twin flame is currently sending you love. At this moment, many of you might reflect on the period before encountering your twin flame in the physical realm, assuming you've met in this lifetime. You could recognize that you've encountered some of these signs throughout your entire life. Alternatively, some of you might discover solace in these signs during periods of physical separation, serving as a reminder that the separation itself is merely an illusion. This person, the other soul intricately entwined with yours, is not just a connection for this lifetime. Rather, they are a partner with whom you've been engaged in an eternal dance. It's a dance between two souls that transcends lifetimes. Beyond each lifetime, akin to one song succeeding another in a dance, irrespective of your requirements or objectives from this podcast. I am setting the intention that you obtain any message or clarification that you might currently need from this video. In today's video, I'll be discussing indications that your twin flame harbors love for you. However, there's a touch of irony in that statement since twin flame love isn't something that can be bestowed upon or taken away from someone. It's a perpetual existence, undeniable even when attempts are made by either ourselves or our twin in the physical realm to disavow it. This love is as certain and steadfast as the law of gravity because it doesn't arise from transactions of giving or taking with another. Instead, it emanates from being wholly connected to our own self and our own soul. Through this self-connection, we find ourselves bonded in a love that is unconditional, shared with our twin as well. Now, let's explore the initial indication that your twin flame is expressing love. Have any of you, particularly those identifying as twin flames, ever sensed a potent feminine or masculine energy presence, depending on the counterpart you identify with? If you align with the divine feminine, meaning that your predominant energy is feminine, recognizing we all possess both energies but may have a dominant one, then in this first sign, you might perceive the presence of a masculine energy. This is a common aspect in the broader spectrum of experiences related to twin flame connections. Expressing this phenomenon in words can be challenging. For many individuals, it manifests as a warmth, embodying the presence of someone who exudes love, kindness, reassurance, and familiarity. However, there is a conscious awareness on some level that this presence extends beyond oneself. It's distinct from the connection with the higher self or other spiritual entities, such as God, the divine, spirit guides, or the universe. This sensation is highly individualized, offering a unique experience to each person. As a twin flame, it's quite common for the perception of your twin flame's presence, energetically speaking, to become familiar even before formally meeting them, a sensation akin to reconnecting with an old friend. It's a distinctly warm and familiar energy, particularly potent during moments of intense physical or emotional distress. Some twin flames recount encountering this energy during situations of extreme peril, be it a near-death experience, a hazardous incident, or something simply frightening. In these moments, they may suddenly sense the presence of their twin flame, even if they hadn't yet recognized or identified the term twin flame. They might have characterized it as a comforting feminine or masculine presence that provided reassurance during moments of emotional pain or vulnerability. It's plausible that, during these instances, your twin flame's soul essence or energy transmitted love to you, potentially operating on a higher self level. The intention may be to uplift you, encouraging you to persevere in life and to overcome challenges, even if you were feeling low. Some individuals experience this sense of reassurance accompanied by an actual voice, an affirming voice they hear in their mind, later realizing it is the voice of their twin flame. While this auditory experience occurs for some twin flames, it may not manifest as a literal voice for others. However, an occurrence in your mind not originating from your own thoughts might express sentiments such as "I love you," "I'm proud of you," or "you can do this." This thought possesses a distinctive essence, feeling deeply connected to you, yet not entirely originating from yourself, if that makes sense. The second indication that your twin flame is currently sending you love is the reception of sudden visions depicting a specific connection with your twin. As mentioned earlier, twin flames are consistently exchanging energy on a subconscious or unconscious level, and when we consciously recognize this energy in some manner, we often interpret it as a sign, as I'm discussing in this video. However, these particular visuals can be directly transmitted from our twin flame to us. So at times when your twin flame envisions something very specific, you may receive that precise visual directly from their dreams or daydreams. These abrupt visions could encompass a range of scenarios, such as embracing your twin, sharing a kiss, holding hands, engaging in an emotional conversation with them, or even envisioning what is often referred to as a physical reunion. I just noticed 11:11 on the recording timer, a significant sign for many of you, signaling confirmation and alignment. Have you ever encountered any of these sudden visions where you suddenly sense or see what your twin is experiencing, especially if it involves thoughts or images related to you or the connection? Share your experiences in the comments. Moving on to the third sign that your twin flame is conveying love, physical sensations. Many individuals typically associate telepathy between twin flames solely with the mind. However, what we refer to as telepathy is essentially the inherent exchange of energy between distinct physical beings or souls. Telepathy is a capacity we possess and can experience with anyone, as we all function as energetic transmitters and receivers. Nevertheless, the closer we are to someone on an energetic soul level, the more effortlessly and consciously we tend to experience these telepathic communications. For twin flames who share not just a soul connection but actually have identical core soul frequencies, this telepathy occurs more effortlessly. Unlike soulmates who can have platonic or romantic connections but may not share the same core frequency, twin flames are souls with identical core frequencies. So, how does this twin flame telepathy function? Our universe operates under various laws, with one predominant law being the law of attraction, where like attracts like. In the case of twin flames emitting the same frequency, they are naturally drawn together in magnetic ways, whether it manifests physically through serendipitous meetings or entails sharing parallel physical lives, as is common among many twin flames. Alternatively, this could be an energetic attraction, implying that through telepathy, twin flames effortlessly engage in soul-level communication. In this context, it means that you can not only receive mental information from your twin through thoughts and visuals, but also through your physical body. Since telepathy is essentially an exchange of energy, the conscious mind interprets this energy in various ways, not just through thoughts and visuals in the brain, but also through the physical body. So, if you ever experience an unusual yet comforting physical sensation, such as warmth in the heart chakra, which some describe as akin to receiving a warm hug even when alone, it may signify this telepathic connection. This could manifest as an actual sensation of someone touching you, brushing your arm, or reaching for your hands, even though no one is physically present. These occurrences are indicative of experiencing a form of physical twin flame telepathy, commonly termed phantom touches. When these touches evoke a sense of love, kindness, and reassurance, it serves as a sign that your twin flame is conveying love in that particular moment. The fourth and perhaps the most widely recognized sign that your twin flame is sending you love is when you start dreaming of them in an affectionate manner. This implies that, through your dreams, even in periods of separation or before having met physically, you find yourself engaging in conversations, experiencing physical touch, or connecting through symbols that signify love and connection within these dream encounters with your twin. Twin flames often have a heightened susceptibility to what is known as shared dreams or meetings in the astral realm. These dream encounters between twin flames occur due to their close proximity on an energetic plane, sharing that core soul frequency. They not only connect serendipitously in the physical world, but also frequently dream of each other in the dream realm, often unconsciously. While these may not necessarily be astral realm meetings, even in these unconscious dreams, it's a clear indication that your subconscious mind is absorbing loving energy from your twin during your sleep. This is because the subconscious mind is most receptive and impressionable while we sleep, and your brain interprets these subconscious energy signals of love from your twin as dream experiences. Finally, the fifth sign that your twin flame is sending you love involves experiencing a sudden positive shift in your emotions. Perhaps you're going about your day, encountering some challenges that have dampened your mood. You might be feeling sadness, loneliness, or some form of pain, and then suddenly you experience a surge of energy or a burst of positive vibes. This can serve as a significant indicator that, at that very moment, your twin flame is sending you loving energy. Your being interprets these energetic signals consciously, resulting in a shift in your mood. It's essential to remember that twin flame telepathy operates through all senses and layers of our being, encompassing not only the physical body and the mind, but also the emotional body, our emotions. In this podcast, I've extensively discussed the interplay between the subconscious and conscious minds. When considering twin flames and the subconscious mind, it's crucial to recognize that on a subconscious level, twin flames are constantly exchanging energy 24/7, 365 days a year. This exchange occurs even before their physical meeting, persists during periods of separation, and endures if one twin transitions in this life. However, the challenge often arises from the conscious mind, which acts as the judge or gatekeeper, determining what we consciously perceive and what we overlook. So, if there have been instances where you find it challenging to experience, feel, or sense your twin flame's presence or love, it doesn't indicate their absence. Instead, it signifies that you remain profoundly connected on a soul level, operating through the subconscious mind's energy exchange. However, your conscious mind might, for various reasons, intervene and obstruct the natural reception of the affectionate emotions coming from your twin flame. This interference commonly occurs when we project significant amounts of fear, doubt, or anxiety onto ourselves, our lives, or the connection itself. This is why surrender is immensely potent in the context of a twin flame journey, as emphasized by many creators discussing twin flames. As humans, we tend to live in a mentally tumultuous state, often referred to as chaos consciousness. The twin flame journey aims to guide us in releasing these fears, anxieties, and negative programming, steering us back to the core of our authentic selves. It encourages a complete surrender to our soul's essence, our authenticity, and self-love. Therefore, facilitating the shift from this chaotic state of consciousness to a state of total surrender is crucial. I've developed a subliminal meditation specifically designed for twin flame surrender. Subliminals prove especially potent when aiming to energetically shift, heal, or alter aspects of ourselves, given the direct connection between our energy field and the subconscious. The subconscious, often hindered by our conscious mind, can be effectively influenced by subliminals. These recordings carry affirmations and binaural beat frequencies, which work to bypass the conscious mind's filter, as our conscious thoughts may not fully grasp and interpret them. Consequently, these affirmations have the capacity to directly reprogram and reshape the thoughts and belief systems residing in our subconscious, leading to transformative shifts in our lives and connections.